today from Bruce. Please all just reply back a couple of days and times next week. It'll probably take several hours to go through, but we need to get that scheduled pretty quick, just so you'll know kind of some of the, I guess it'd be difficulties we faced with this budget, you know, being only 9 months. So our 16 budget, just as an example, our city sales taxes was 9.3 million. Because we're changing to the new fiscal year, and this 9-month budget we're working with, this 9-month budget we're only working with like 7.6 million. So it looks, it's going to be kind of confusing going through. It was difficult to project, you know, expenses and revenue when you're cutting that amount, 3 months of revenue off your budget. Our sales tax are not down, they are up, but it looks down in this just due to the way we've had to put all this together. So we will go in through that with detail when we have our work session, but just understand that's why these numbers are going to be a good bit lower. Once we get into October of next year and you see the 12-month budget, it's going to look really good. All your numbers will be whole again. But this one's going to just take some work, and it's a working document. We already know, as we said when we passed the last one, that there'll be some amendments that's got to be made, just due to not really knowing all expenses coming in. But we do know we're cutting 3 months revenue, so it's trial and error. But we've got a pretty good plan in place that I think everybody would be happy with. So that's where we are with that. Look for an email today or tomorrow. Let us know what's best day and time, and we'll knock it out. That's it.
All right, thank you. So just to recap, operating off 9 months worth of budget. So when people look at it and say the city sales tax is down, actually it's not. We're just working off of 90 days less. How about that?
That's right.
Okay.
And the problem is, you know, a lot of your property taxes come in towards the end of the year. Just made it difficult to try to plan this out to get into this transition and get through it. So it's going to be a lot of give and take just to weather the 9 months and get back on track in October. Then I think from there on, I think April and Bruce will agree, will be hopefully smooth sailing once we get to that point. So it's been a lot of trial and error trying to cut back expenses to match what we know we're going to have coming in. So certainly appreciate both of them. They've done a lot of work and a lot of hours have gone into it, as well as all the department heads. So we're getting there. We're getting close. So bear with us. This is new for all of us.
Thank you. Any member of mayor or council's office wanted to add anything else? All right, hearing none. Item 10, public hearings. We have none to report. Item 11, city administrator's business. Mr. Higginbotham.
No, sir, I have no business.
Item 12, departmental business. I want to do this, and Chief Marshall, if you allow me, I'll do this just because I think you brought it to everybody's attention earlier. Northport Fire and Rescue. Santa Claus is coming to Northport. We all know that, and I'll read it verbatim. The fire department is looking at ways to outreach into the community using Old St. Nick, and on Saturday, December 9th, Santa will be teaming up with our Northport Fire and Rescue and riding Truck 22 through several of our communities and neighborhoods. This is a trial run, so to speak, including West Circle, Clear Creek, Harper Creek, Vestavia, Northwood Lake. And Chief, again, basically Santa's going to be coming in, so it's almost like an impromptu, you know he's coming, he'll be on a fire truck, so if the kids want to come out and take pictures and give their Christmas list to Santa, they can do that.
Yes,
right?
sir. He wants
Okay.
to check his list twice, and we will be coming through, so if you hear some noise, sirens and stuff, that will be Santa Claus coming, not an actual emergency.
Okay. I like that. So, and then again, I guess you got another date, Sunday, December 17th. You got an open house at Station 2 with Santa. So you guys have got St. Nick pretty busy, close to Christmas. So it's an opportunity to bring your family and bring the kids and talk to St. Nick and get your picture made with them. So it's BYOC. That's bring your own camera. So it's 3 p.m. and we'll go until 5. So again, I just want to say that, Chief, I want to steal your thunder, but I want to make sure I think everybody's got one of these. So, okay.
Thank you.
That's a good idea. Thank you. Item 13 is public comment. We have none on the agenda, or no citizens have signed to speak. Item 14, mayor and council members' business. District 1, Councilman Boozer.
Nothing yet.
Thank you, Councilman. District 2, I have none to report other than hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know we've got one more meeting until Christmas, but Dickens downtown was pretty good. I know weather kind of fooled everybody, and you can't bet against the weather, so it is what it is. But everybody was in good spirits. It was a good event, in my opinion. Staff did an amazing job, and the mayor made sure we rang in the Christmas holiday correctly. We lit the tree, and it looked really nice. So it was a good night last night. So that's all I have under my business. District 3, Councilman Sullivan.
Just want to quickly thank Whitney and Dubose sitting back there. Last Friday night we had our 5K. It was huge, money donation-wise and participant-wise. I think it's safe to say that not only did we raise more money than any previous year, I think we raised more money than those three combined. The 18th is when we will present the check and do a presentation to the DHR group. They're aware of it. They should all be here, so it should be a lot of fun. But man, she did a wonderful, wonderful job. The entire committee that put that together, it was just really good job. It was a lot of fun. The weather worked really well for us. The race was great. Everybody had a good time, and a lot of people looking forward to next year already. So certainly want to give hats off to you for the job you did putting that together. It was really good, and I really appreciate it. And I'm excited to present the check next week. I'm looking forward to that. So thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. District 4, Councilman Davis.
Well, Councilman Sullivan kind of stole my thunder. Thank you, Whitney, for everything that you did, and also Public Works for being there, police and fire. Engine 3 was at the start line, and ladder truck was at the turnaround. I think they were a little too far. I think it was about 6 miles we ran. It felt like it anyway. But hats off to everybody for that event. It was a great success, and when you get a 15-year-old that was talking about it and enjoyed doing it, then you've had success. So thank you.
District 5, Councilman Hogg.
I have nothing to report today.
Mayor Aaron.
I want to commend, just like the other two have, Whitney on what she's done as far as the 5K. It just really stood out and showed everybody what kind of creativity she has. If you haven't been in our pre-council room, you need to go in there. I've had several meetings with folks up here, and the minute they walk in the door, they say, "Oh, wow." So she's a very creative young lady. I do want to thank Public Works, Police and Fire for not only 5K, but for last night with Dickens downtown. Public Works especially had the job of making sure it looked pretty, which it did, and cleaning up afterwards, and thank them. And too bad the weather was like it was, but hopefully next year will be better.
Thank you, Mayor. Without further ado, item 15 is adjournment. I'll make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Davis. All in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, same sign. We're adjourned, ladies and gentlemen.